Everyone's tits are going to get worse.
Yeah.
That's true. But she's 25, still pretty. They're both 25, still pretty
It's
perky.
equal.
Okay.
Does she smell?
Yeah. A little bit.
BO is a bit easier to fix though than
Is it BO though?
personal.
What's that smell? We haven't identified what the smell
mouth.
is.
What is the smell?
It's from her mouth.
Oh, bad breath.
Oh.
So apparently there was a survey done. This is to do with the world of dating, modern dating, and the lies that people tell themselves, where there is a trend towards being interested in people with emotional maturity over their physical appearance. Sounds to me like they only asked the over 60s what they thought. And nobody wants to imagine them dating.
I just don't know how you can, especially when it comes to the world of online dating, how are you collecting that? Because everyone, the whole thing is the appearance rather than the emotional maturity.
There's no way you could understand someone's emotional maturity from
What's the source for that?
Yeah.
I don't remember. But
what is
apparently,
emotional maturity anyway?
what is emotional
Yeah.
maturity? Okay, it's like something bad happens and you go, oh, it's all
Never
right.
mind.
Oh, it's all right.
Yeah, I think being able to communicate your feelings.
Rather than running away. That would be immature.
Yeah.
Running away from your feelings would be immature, or running away from a person who demanded to know what your feelings were, is that immature?
Probably both.
Yeah. Maybe just don't run.
Would you
anywhere.
physically run? Or would you just like not answer calls anymore?
Internally.
I think both would be pretty immature. If I asked someone a question and then they physically ran away from me, I'd be like,
Without giving an answer.
that's
Yeah.
quite immature.
And what was the question? Just like,
What's your name?
what's your
And they
name?
ran away. I'd be like, you know
There's
what?
no future in that relationship.
No.
There isn't. The future of that relationship is literally
Run
heading
away.
into the distance. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I admire the forwardness of asking someone what their name is in today's
That's
world.
brave.
That's
yeah.
pretty good, isn't it? You don't normally get that, because it's still the man is expected to make the first move. What's your name? Yeah, that would be me. I would go, what's your name?
Yeah.
And then if you ran away, I'd take that as a no.
Yeah. Correctly so.
And you'd think they're emotionally immature.
I suppose if I was pressed, if I did that and I said, what's your name? They went, oh, and they ran away.
Yeah.
Obviously, I wouldn't look to myself as to like, what's wrong with me that made them do that. But then if someone came over with a microphone and said, do you think that reaction was emotionally mature? I would go, no.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. Because the mature thing would be answer that question and then either continue to engage, and if you didn't want to engage, you'd kind of make up a polite excuse.
You can perceive that when the other person isn't, you know. You can sense it, I think.
Yeah. My problem with this whole thing was that I don't think people are being authentic. Okay? And I would like to know, I mean, you asked me for the source and I don't know that tragedy, but I would like to know what was the situation in which they were asked. Was it a face-to-face situation? Was it over the phone? Could they be heard? You know, if it was just an online form where someone could feel, But I think it sounds to me, for that trend to be something that someone would answer, that they were probably asked face-to-face and they didn't want to appear as shallow as they really are and as shallow as everybody really is.
Yeah.
Okay? Because physical appearance wins out all the time until a certain age, when you just have to accept that you have diminishing returns.
I've got a friend of mine who she'll occasionally send me screenshots of what men have written in their prompt section.
Yeah.
And one guy just wrote, yeah, I suppose if you ask me, it would be teeth over tits.
Really?
And that was just the response that he'd written to him, to a question that he'd asked himself. And I just thought, that's curious that curious that you've done that to yourself, because I don't think anyone was asking you whether it was teeth or tits.
He asked
And
himself. if
Yeah,
it
he
was
asked
teeth or
himself
tits.
teeth or tits,
And then
and
he
had
decided
responded teeth.
I think is that quite authentic, do we think?
It does ring like if you met that guy, you've already got quite a good
Grasp.
perception of who he would be
Mm.
on the meeting of him.
I sort of...
I think I know in my mind who that person is
Yeah.
already.
And it's interesting that he wasn't definitive in his answer either. He
Yeah.
said, I suppose, if I was
Yeah.
suppressed.
Supposed.
Meaning
And I'm
if they were
pressing
particularly
myself.
bad,
There's some doubt.
Yeah.
yeah,
Room for sort of...
room for manoeuvrability. If someone came to him and was
Yeah.
like, look, teeth, I ain't got them, but a terrific rack, amazing. And he would
Yeah.
go, I need to go,
suppose.
and I'm interested, crucially, I'm
Yeah.
interested. And then that guy needs to, get off social media for a bit, go on a long walk, have a really hard think about reframing where he's coming from.
So-
Two
himself.
women.
Yeah.
Tit parity. Yeah.
Hmm?
One
Tit-
wears
Parity.
tit parity, equal boobs.
Equal boobs,
However
sorry,
you
yeah.
like them,
Yeah.
right?
Whatever
of
your,
them,
yeah, okay, sure.
One of them wears dentures. She's
Mhm.
25.
yeah,
okay? And one of them has pretty good set of natural teeth,
yeah,
right? Denture girl
yeah,
is emotionally mature.
yeah.
Non-denture girl.
Is authentic.
Well, she's emotionally mature.
So we're
I don't
implying
know
that's
if that means
I
she's
feel like I'd
authentic.
give her
It's
some
probably in
points on the authenticity side.
it's in the same realm.
Yeah,
Okay, she's emotionally mature. Teeth girl
yeah,
is emotionally immature.
okay.
Can we have some follow-up questions?
Yeah,
Why does she have dentures at
She might have had a
25?
bad accident.
Yeah.
Has she
she
been
might
through a
have had
lot?
a bad accident.
There could have been some
She
reconstructive
had a bad,
surgery.
yeah. She had a car accident.
And the
and
teeth
she-
on the
That's
steering
helped
and
wheel.
her
she
maturity.
bit the steering wheel.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
On
maybe
impact.
someone that she not loved but knew very well might have died in that, and she's had to go
got
through a
baggage.
lot.
She's got baggage.
She's got baggage,
That
but
built
she's
her
dealt with that
maturity.
baggage.
Yeah.
that emotionally
She's-
matured her.
She's been to
Yeah.
therapy.
Yeah.
I'm asking you to make a choice though.
Okay.
I pick her.
You pick her.
I also pick her.
Okay,
Yeah.
right. So that hasn't really proved anything.
That proves the survey, doesn't it?
Yeah, it did prove the survey, but the dentures could be good. She doesn't. Okay, she doesn't like wearing the dentures, so she's just completely gummy. She's just gummy.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't.
It's smiling like that.
Well, look, you know how old people. Have you seen old people when they don't have their dentures in?
Because it's interesting how the whole face changes when. Yeah. It's funny when there's no teeth.
I've got big teeth. And
Yeah.
Even,
So that's
me
a lot
doing
of your face, really.
And me
if
doing
they're
that.
not there, because even you doing that, that's not an accurate, because you've still got your teeth are still
Yeah.
giving some
I've got big
rigidity to
teeth,
that upper
yeah,
lip.
yeah. Mhm.
That gone.
Why doesn't she like wearing her dentures?
They move around. I'm doing it from the advert now. They move around. They.
It's mad, that isn't it?
they-
We've got AI, but we've still got not got decent dentures.
In a year.
If
we
I would have gone, let's sort the dentures before we move on to AI.
Mm.
Yeah.
Emotionally mature. Right. Well, we didn't really answer.
I still think this one though.
I'm
Long
gonna-
term.
I don't know.
I'm
that
going to
you'll-
change my answer because
Yeah.
I'm not dealing with the gummy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And that's me being authentic.
yeah.
That is that.
And I don't even know, like, the storage of dentures.
Mm-hmm.
Are we talking cartoon glass
in
by
the
the
glass,
bed
yeah.
floating around? Is that actually how they're
I don't know
kept,
the case.
or is that a lie?
It's in
the
a kind of
cartoons perpetuated?
saline solution of some kind,
Is
isn't
it?
it now? Isn't it? They got their own like horseshoe shaped kind of casing
Okay.
now. I
Oh
think
yeah.
they don't just put them in the glass. That's something like my nan did. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm. And I'm guessing because she's so emotionally mature, she talks about it. She's like, she lets people know. She's like, hey, look, I've got dentures. It's not something you find out later down the
But
line.
Yeah.
here's another thing. You can only understand 80% of the things she says.
they
Yeah.
aren't good dentures. She needs to get them
Yeah.
refitted.
No, she doesn't wear them. She's like, oh, I don't like them.
Oh,
they
okay.
move
So
around.
when
This
they're out,
is the thing.
yeah,
Now you're the holdout, right? Because I mean, so you've gone to
I have changed my
immature,
ways.
attractive,
Yeah.
yeah,
immature teeth girl.
The
You
more
were
I found
always
out about.
here, weren't you? Or were you here?
If I'm honest, it's just the thing about there was an incident with me with my gran with dentures when I was a kid. I find them very scary. I find them very scary.
What did she do? Like chase you with them?
I'd rather not. It was a scarring moment in my childhood. I've said it. So
you were always.
I was always holding out for emotional maturity from the girl with real teeth.
Yeah, so that's what you would be fooling yourself into doing. I'm telling you that this
She's
relationship.
She's never going to learn.
This relationship is three months of fun. Okay, that's all it is.
Okay.
Right, 3 months of fun versus potential lifetime with Gummy Girl.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm already not. It's a lifetime. You couldn't even bring yourself to say of happiness there, because ultimately I'm not happy. I'm understanding 80% of what she's saying.
A life sans divorce.
But that
it depends what point you're in your life though, and what you're
Yeah.
looking for. It's different.
She's 25.
I think for there to be parity, it has to be a lifetime with this person or this person, and then it's an equal thing. And then it's whether it's emotional maturity.
Someone can go with one, someone can go with the other, and then meet up and go, how was it?
This makes Gummy Girl more attractive if you are then locked to emotionally immature. But if we're going to,
so that proves it
if we're going to go down that route, then I have to say that eventually Teeth Girl becomes emotionally mature. Takes a while. I think we have to if you're going to lock us to her. But it's slow going. It's like it's 10 years before she.
There's a few breakups in between, I imagine.
Yeah, a bit of plate throwing and.
Yeah. So you, like this man from Huddersfield, also teeth over tits.
Who's from Huddersfield?
Sorry, that was my mate sent me that message saying
I suppose if I was pressed.
I suppose if I was pressed,
of course.
that's what. Sorry, I should have done the accent.
I'm not sure about that.
Yeah,
I'm not sure about that, but it was an interesting.
The accent.
Yeah,
and not sure about the accent either.
Okay.
No, I mean it was in the ballpark, South Yorkshire.
Yeah.
Barnsley.
Barnsley. Yeah.
Huddersfield, right?
Drop the H.
But I want to know from you, at what point do you ditch Gummy Girl? Because you were holding out for her, whereas other people made the move. How bad does she have to get? Her tits get worse? That doesn't really matter to you, does it?
Yeah, exactly. Everyone's tits are going to get worse.
Yeah.
That's true. But she's 25, still pretty. They're both 25, still pretty perky.
Equal.
Okay. And no teeth. She refuses to wear. She's emotionally mature.
Does she smell?
Yeah, a little bit.
BO is a bit easier to fix though than
Is it BO though?
personality.
What's that smell? We haven't identified what the smell is.
What is the smell?
It's from her mouth.
Oh, bad breath.
Oh, she's got some halitosis.
Halitosis.
Probably terrible to kiss. Also, like.
Yeah. Kind of a grabby effect, wouldn't it? Those lips.
Yeah.
Pull you in.
Like a Death Eater.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Sort of.
Not a Death Eater. What is that? What they were? Yeah.
But
you're holding. I don't know if this is authentic. You're holding out for this.
I think no, because it depends in what is the fatal character flaw or personality or lifestyle incompatibility. That's to me that if it's a long-term relationship, that has to take precedence.
You are someone who definitely in that survey, however it was done, face-to-face, phone or online form, will have gone, I prefer emotional maturity over physical attractiveness.
But I think it is like a balancing thing of like you've got all these things that are important, say like physical attractiveness, emotional maturity, lifestyle, etc. And you got to. No one's probably going to have everything, so you take a compromise and you balance the different things.
Okay. Well, keep telling yourself. Keep telling yourself that. Yeah. And on this side of the room,
we just hope that she learns a lesson sometime soon.
We just want Tooth Girl.
Yeah.
To become mature.
To grow up.
And even if it never happens, at least she has all her teeth.